trabajadores,
perseverantes,
brave,
honest,
diversidad, respetuosos,
dedicated,
united,
auténticos,
honestidad,
passionate.
National Hispanic Heritage Month is the period from September 15 to October 15, when people recognize the contributions of Hispanic and Latino Americans to the United States and celebrate the group's heritage and culture.
I became owner of the very same station where I started doing radio. I do consider it an American dream. It's an achievement that can only be possible in America, this great country of ours.
Alejandro Carrasco came from the Dominican Republic in 1983. His long trajectory on the radio in Maryland includes interviewing dozens of Latin American presidents and top U.S. government officials. Alejandro is well known for his efforts to help raise funds for countless humanitarian causes in the U.S. and abroad. He has become a true liaison between the Latino and Anglo-American communities in the metropolitan area.
We have played a very important role, and not necessarily one that we thought it would be, but when we found out that the Hispanic community was easily taken advantage of, and when we found out that authorities need to connect with the Hispanic community, we realized that we had to become that bridge.
Llegué hace 11 años a los Estados Unidos como todos, sin el idioma, sin amigos, sin vecinos, sin familiares. Me apoyé en un asilo político y con todo el proceso y el acompañamiento de la comunidad y de gente que me ha tendido la mano, soy ciudadana de los Estados Unidos en este momento. Y eso no es que me da orgullo por ser ciudadana de los Estados Unidos, me da orgullo porque es un proceso que no he hecho sola, es algo que me ha ayudado la gente con la que trabajo, mis compañeros de trabajo en mi organización, porque somos como una familia. Entonces ha sido ese eslabón tras eslabón que me va llegando y que me permite aprender cada día.
Carmen is a community organizer. As a valuable leading member of Impact Silver Spring, she helps connect families to resources, services, and opportunities offered by a variety of local government agencies. She helps empower people from disadvantaged communities to discover how to play a role in social change.
Dentro de la comunidad hispana especialmente, existen muchísimos dones. Las personas vienen con una gran riqueza de nuestros países, cada uno, y nos encontramos con médicos, con enfermeras, con carpinteros, con albañiles, con la señora que hace excelentes pupusas y con alguien que ha trabajado en ingeniería geotérmica. Es decir, hay una gran diversidad profesional, hay una gran diversidad cultural.
Latinos represent 19% of the population in Montgomery County, and most come from El Salvador.
I'm proud of sort of the core belief that family is above everything, and that's really sort of what I believe in, and I think it actually even bleeds into the organization. We actually have created a little family for ourselves, but we also, are working for families.
Marla is the executive director of the Latino Economic Development Center. She helps hundreds of entrepreneurs who wish to start their own businesses or buy property. Marla is optimistic about the future of the Latino community in the U.S.
I think the sky's the limit. I think Latinos are really, we're a growing population. I think we'll have a much larger voice as time goes on and get much more involved in local politics and national politics.
Angela is Colombian. She arrived in the United States 7 years ago, and her passion lies in the nonprofit sector, where she serves those who wish to have their own businesses. Through Life Asset, they get the startup funds and technical assistance that are key to the success of the entrepreneurs. Angela is happy to see how diverse communities are fueling the national and local economy. Latino businesses are creating jobs, promoting growth, and opportunities for others.
I'm very proud to see how people that they don't even write and read Spanish. Some of them they have been very successful here, and they've been really good because they've been listening, how to do things here. So when I see that is a lot of opportunities here, I just feel very proud to see all my community that is trying to make things happen, that they don't care about some obstacles or barriers that they can see in the way. Some of them, they are really committed to success. So that's what I've been seeing for many years.
15% of business owners in Montgomery County are Latino. Despite many obstacles, Maria never gives up and is currently the owner of 2 restaurants in Montgomery County, and she is looking to expand operations.
The dreams in this country have too many opportunities because I'm start clean the restrooms and Democracy Boulevard in the building. I'm working in Burger King, I'm working in McDonald's and dry clean. I'm clean the house, I'm working babysitter. I'm working in caterings, and then we look at the visions and then say, why not?
Having a business is a family matter for this group. Maria's mom used to sell food in the street. She always dreamed of owning a restaurant. Now this abuelita makes sure everything runs smoothly in their 2 restaurants, and even has time to add her secret recipes to the food in the kitchen.
Yo quiero agradecer mucho a Dios, también a este país agradecer. Me vine por una necesidad, abandoné a mi familia, me costó muchas lágrimas, trabajo, sacrificio, pero nunca me quiero rendir, quiero seguir luchando para poder enseñar también a mis hijos, para tener una vida estable, ¿no? Porque tal vez mis hijos no van a tener la misma suerte que yo tengo.
Nancy arrived in the U.S. in 1988. She has a lot of experience in education and works with immigrant community members daily to make sure they can have a brighter future through education. Nancy understands the difficulties immigrants face that can prevent them from completing their education. She is proud to help many of them overcome the barriers they face.
One of the things that I'm proud of is a group that I run. I have women's empowerment group. I've been running empowerment groups for the past 16 years, and because I had different jobs in the community, but I always, part of my job, I do it as to run groups, and one of the groups is this one, and I'm very proud of this because I think moms in the community, like I say, if they work 2 jobs or sometimes they stay home because they have a newborn baby, they have a little one that still doesn't go to school, so then it's very important for them to have this part of their time, to come and to learn something new in topics that they're gonna benefit.
I was born here in the United States. My mother immigrated from El Salvador and my father immigrated from Peru. They met here in Washington, D.C., and I was born here along with my 2 brothers.
Monica is a social worker specializing in mental health issues. As a counselor for ACEs, she's a key player in the development and implementation of this educational program. Monica is committed to working with disadvantaged youths and is an example for them to follow.
ACEs is an amazing program. It works within a collaboration with the universities at Shady Grove, Montgomery College, and Montgomery County Public Schools. It is a phenomenal opportunity for students who are served in the 10 high schools that we are in.
More than 25,000 Latinos have a high school diploma. Luis and Cindy are in this group, and they are on the path to success.
I moved to the United States when I was 9 years old. My family was seeking, the American dream, the classic American dream story, giving their children a better life. And so we moved from El Salvador to Maryland, where I've grown up for most of my life. And it didn't turn out to be exactly as they had hoped. Coming here as immigrants proved to be kind of difficult to gain employment. And so we struggled financially for a couple of years, moving from home to home, that kind of thing. And so it kind of set me on the path to make the most out of the opportunities that they had provided for me. And so I worked hard in school, and now I am lucky to be going to Georgetown University on a full scholarship.
Luis was one of 75 students nationwide to receive the prestigious Jack Kent Cook Scholarship for his college education.
I think that oftentimes students don't realize that they can do it. I was like that personally, and for a while I didn't think I could go to college. I didn't think I would be able to afford it. But it sounds a little bit cliche, but with hard work, it can be done. If you work hard, you can gain a scholarship to go to school. If you think you can't pay for it, there are opportunities that even Montgomery College offers. And don't be afraid to start off small. And I just think that our community needs to understand that it is doable, it is possible, and it's not just about doing it for yourself. I think we have a responsibility to do it for our community as well.
Cindy came to the U.S. when she was 11. She was one of thousands of children fleeing the violence in Central America. Cindy is now a student activist who's fighting for the rights of immigrant youths to have access to higher education.
The importance of education is that it opened many doors for you as if you only had a high school degree. If you keep going to school, you will not only meet different people that will help you, that will inspire you, but I mean, if you just wanted to be a business owner, let's say, if you want to open just one tiny coffee shop in this town, going to school, getting the degree for that will help you envision more. It will help you see, hey, I can do a franchise instead, I could do a million things, or I could be a teacher. The Head Start programs are amazing. And if a Latina can do that, a Latino can do that, to have a Hispanic teacher telling you, hey, you can do it too. I think that's amazing because it inspires.
Cindy wants to be a great journalist, and she's already working toward that by volunteering at El Tiempo Latino. She's proud to be a part of two cultures and help represent the future of America. Being
who you are, being a minority in this country becomes significant, and it's a symbol of strength, and it's a symbol of courage, in us just moving forward. And just the movements amaze me, just every movement that goes on for minorities, I just love it because that means that we are empowering each other.
A Latino could definitely be president of the United States in the future, and I look forward to seeing that happen. Hopefully I'm alive by then.